big thing coming in was a lot of the guys, you took up the little girl figures, and guys putting on weight. How do you think guys are carrying that weight? Because that was going to be an adjustment.
Yeah, I think guys they're carrying the weight really well. They're flying around like normal, busting tackles that couldn't be broken before, and getting more drive in the offensive line. And on the other side of the ball, there's bigger hits. We've less push from the running backs allowed, and just less broken tackles. People are throwing their weight around, and I think it's kind of noticeable.
Has there been any noticeable negative difference, at least in the start?
I'm sure there's a couple guys maybe that put on maybe too much weight, and they look a little sluggish, but for the most part, we're all just as fast as we were. Coach Rad does a great job of, creating athletes no matter, the height and weight of a player, and so that's what we kind of laying back on is just our athleticism before the weight gain. So, our speed's still there.
What's your progression like?
It's going well. Everything, running a little bit here and there. Still going really slow. Don't want to ever go back too early. Don't want to push it. But, I'm satisfied with it right now, and it's going well.
Is that a tough thing to kind of rein yourself back and make sure you're not overdoing it?
Yeah, it's hard, because, everything else other than recovery in football is if it's hard, you should find any way to make it harder for yourself. Just push yourself that extra little bit. But when you're recovering from an injury, a lot of times you can't do that. There's a lot of situations where if you push yourself, you end up hurting yourself and creating setbacks. So you can't really do that. And it's a little bit difficult.
Of the guys who have added some weight, who do you think's done the best or stood out the most to you this spring?
I think Sam Camp has done a really good job. He put on maybe the most weight out of anybody, and he's carrying it really well. Hasn't slowed him down too much, and he's playing nose for us a little bit right now, and doing pretty well with it. So it's pretty impressive.